Hi, I'm Amy Dowling at Fusion Pilates, and today we're going to be talking about a jelly belly. So for most of us, we're always trying to suck it up, flatten it out, work it really hard. And what we don't realize is that we can create a lot of tension in the torso and lose a lot of the slide and glide of the muscles and also the internal organs. So it's really nice to have the opportunity to release that in a very simple way. And we do this in many of our classes here at the studio, but if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. And I have an Overball here that has about half the air in it, so it's nice and squishy. You could also use a soft pillow that you kind of ball up underneath your tummy. You could experiment with a towel, anything that kind of builds the floor up into the torso that you can breathe into. But this is the ultimate tool for this. So essentially, all you have to do is lower yourself onto the ball, and we're talking to the space between the base of the sternum, your xiphoid process, and your pubic bone, and then to either side of the rib cage. And you can start by just rolling the belly on the ball and kind of paying attention to where does it feel kind of icky. If you haven't done this before, it will feel not so great. You'll think, not sure that this is appropriate, but trust me, it is very good for you. And so you want to try to kind of dial in and take a mental inventory. Where do you feel a little bit tighter? Where does it feel a little bit less good? And you want to find that spot and just kind of fold your arms and let the torso release. So on your inhale, you're actively pressing into the ball to inflate the torso, and on the exhale, you let that all release. And you can stay here for 2 to 3 minutes, but to start with, it may just be a few seconds, and that's fine. Anything is better than nothing. And so as you start to unwind that, you'll start to find that you have more access to fluid breath. You may have a little bit more range of motion in your torso. And I find that I can really breathe fully all the way into my pelvic floor after I've done this. And I think also by opening up the front, you're going to find more access into the back. It's very relaxing after you come off the ball. And as I said, you're working from sternum to pubic bone and then to either side, so the obliques get a little bit of release, as well as all those little baggies that hold the internal organs. So we want that access to that slide and glide, and we want our jelly belly to be able to find a little bit more fine-tuning in our movement and more fluidity in our breath, better circulation. It also helps to move lymph. So there's lots and lots of benefits to doing this. It takes very little time, and you don't need a whole lot of props.